Guys, Deluded Gooner, YouTube's N'Golo Kante. You've had Players of the Week, Stars of the Week, better yet. But now, Duds of the Week, my personal favourite, man. So let's crack on, man. First, we've got to go with, I was going to go with the Newcastle keeper, but I believe it was Jack Butland in goal against Stoke. He's got to be in it. Spurs ran riot against Stoke. Some of them goals could have been prevented, and ultimately, when you concede 5 or however much they conceded, there's not really a case for you not being the Duds of the Week. So you've got to be there. So yeah, Butland in goal. Right hand side. I'm going. He's not a right back, obviously, but to get into the side, BFG Mertesacker. He's not at the pace of the Premier League anymore. Quite sadly, like it's not. You can see why this is his last year, and it's ending terribly wrong. He weren't at it physically, weren't at it. Always dropping on the floor. Had a hand in the error that led to the goal, obviously. So yeah, he's got to be there. Lovren, he's got to be there. Now, Liverpool weren't at their best today, but they certainly did enough to beat Everton. If he keeps his hands down, yes, it's a soft pen, but you're an experienced pro. You've given the ref a decision or a chance to go against you. He at the risk of. We've already seen Clattenburg talk about how these refs are moving, so maybe that ref didn't want to feel like he's doing anything against Everton. You've given him the chance. It's a penalty. They obviously Rooney scores ex-United / Everton. It couldn't have happened for the person you probably Liverpool fans probably didn't want to score has now ended up scoring. So yeah, the margin for error is very small. We're in the business end of the transfer window in the Premier League. We're in terms of results, and although Liverpool have a great chance of getting top 4, if they don't get it, maybe they can look at this period for where they dropped 2 silly points which they should have taken, and it's a big game as well in a big city clash in Liverpool, Merseyside derby. So Lovren's got to be there. Next to him, Christensen. Now, Christensen, I've got a lot of time for. I think he's a very good defender, and he has been this year. But you could argue the goal was his fault. Could have been a bit more alert, a bit stronger, and things like that. And he had a hand in the goal. He got caught getting too tight and things like that, if I remember rightly. So, yeah, Lovren's got to be there. Left-hand side, I was going to put Zanigla of Watford, the left back. He got sent off, but Martino has to be there, man. Martino of Everton. He was getting skinned today. He was getting skinned. The goal, Salah's goal is way too easy. Like, he just physically moves him and he does the rest. But it's too easy for Martino. Throughout the whole game, he weren't at it. There was an incident, Rooney and I think Morgan Schneiderlin started moaning at him about something, saying he's going down too easily. So he had a bad day at the office. So that's the back 5. So Kalam back 5 based on the errors they've made. So to recap, Butland in goal, Mertesacker right back, Martino left back, Lovren and Christensen partner each other at centre half. So let's talk about midfield. Delph didn't play midfield, but at least I'm pretty sure he didn't. Delph didn't play midfield, but I don't feel he had the best of games, so I was going to put him. But I'm going to put Bakayoko. He didn't have the best of first halves against West Ham, and he got hooked, probably why. So yeah, to be honest, Ander Herrera could have been in there. Matic could have been in there. There could have been a lot of players in there. I'm going to put Kevin De Bruyne on now. He's been 30 this whole season, but he's had last couple of weeks, he's had a wobble, sorry. Last week against Huddersfield, I believe they played Huddersfield, he turned it on in the second half and he got an assist, but he weren't quite at it either. I mean, even the week they played Feyenoord, he hasn't quite been at it. He's having a dip. He's still a quality player, but I got to call it how I see it. He wasn't quite at it against Manchester United, so I'm going to put him. Temro, Eden Hazard, to be honest with you, he didn't have the best of games. He could have had a better game against West Ham. I thought he would have ran riot. It didn't quite happen. Now I'm gonna go with Alexis Sanchez. To be honest with you, in the front 3 positions we're now on to. I'm going with Alexis Sanchez. Yeah, he got the assist. In fact, Alexis, you know what? I'm starting to think about Martial's performance. I was disappointed. Yeah, I'm going to go with Martial. I was disappointed in Martial today, man. I mean, the whole team was poor, but I was very disappointed in Martial. So I'm going to go with Martial. Alexis got an assist, but he could easily be in Duds of the Week. The first half was atrocious. He lost the ball so many times, but I'm going to go with Martial. Lukaku had a hand in two of City's goals. Woeful attempt of clearing the ball. I mean, it's unlucky, and it's just when it all goes right for you, it goes right for you. Like you saw earlier in the season, when anything you touch turned to gold in gold being scoring. Now it's not happening. Had a chance to also score. Edison made a good save, but he really should be scoring that. Had a bad game, man. It happens. Somehow this guy's going to be in amongst at the end of the season, in amongst the guys who have scored the most, so there's not really that much to worry about United fans, barring something mad happens. But yeah, he's got to be in Duds of the Week today, man, based on how he was going today. And there was another chance to score against a toxic side. He didn't do that, but he managed to get a goal, assisting goals for the opposition against a top 6 side. So weren't the best of days. And to complete the trio up there, I'm going with Benteke. Now, Benteke, Palace had the chance. They're fighting relegation. Palace had the chance to take all 3 points. You nominated yourself to take the penalty, despite the fact your teammate already scored one. Your teammate's a bottle off for not regulating and taking that off you. But I know strikers should be single-minded, and if you scored, you would have been a genius, and everyone would have praised you. But the reality is, sad fact is, you didn't score. Terrible penalty, terrible run-up, selfishness. It could have went from 3 points. You could have got 3 points, but no, you stayed on one. Just selfishness, really. And it's just, if you're going to take a penalty, it shouldn't be that poor. So, yeah, he's got to be there. So, to recap, Butland in goal, BFG and Mertesacker on the right-hand side, Martin of Everton on the left-hand side, centre-half with Lovren and Christensen. Midfield, we've got Kevin De Bruyne, we've got Bakayoko, and we've got Eden Hazard. Up front, Martial, Lukaku, and Benteke. Now, special shout-outs have to go to Lacazette. Lacazette was woeful against Southampton. Like I've already said, Alexis Sanchez could be in here because he was woeful. Who else have I got? Zuma was poor. Monreal was poor. What was I going to say? I don't know why that says Salah there. Yeah, man. Ander Herrera. There's been a lot of poor players. Cahill, Zappacosta, Willian. Who else was there? Lingard, Shawcross, Joe Allen, Kurt Zuma, in case I haven't said his name, Moreno of Newcastle, Joselu, even though he scored of Newcastle, Glenn Murray, there was Gross, there was a lot of poor players, Bruno of Brighton, there was a lot of poor players throughout the whole Premier League week, man. But yeah, man, that's the team of the week, Premier League Duds team of the week. So yeah, guys, I'm out. Thank you very much for watching.